Good morning. Hopefully, I'm being heard. If I'm not, I'm finna make the proper arrangements to do so. Just give me a hot minute, and we're gonna get into it. What up, Ty? Hear me? That will be able to change instantly. Good morning. So this morning, hell has definitely froze over in Duke's world. Why? Today, I reached out to both of my parents. Right? I don't usually reach out to both of my parents, but I'm gonna be honest, I need a little bit of help. That's the fact. But and so I was um I was on the phone with my father, and you know it was a good conversation. I was like, hey dad, here's my situation, and give him everything. So at the end of the day, like, bro, this ain't gonna be like a usual thing for me. Like, I may call just to see how you doing, check up, you know what I mean? But don't assume that every time I call you, it's gonna be me asking you for something. I don't want that to be a thing. And I told him that straight up front. Like, it's not gonna be me calling you, hey dad, let me borrow. Nah, hell no, that's not what I'm trying to get to. I just need a little help up. Boom. Gave him the whole spiel. He was like, all right, well, da 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 da. Here's how I can help you. That much appreciated. And so, we're still on the phone, whatever. When you talk to people who beginning to change their life around, this is my only problem with that. You are changing your life around. That has nothing to do with me. You take your personal change and allow your change to be shown to other people. The last thing you need to do is go around and tell people where they're wrong. And I say that because at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you what you doing, how you living is wrong. What I will tell you is how you living and what you doing, how it affects me. Now, if you decide today, Duke, I want to stop smoking marijuana. Okay, that is a personal decision for you. And so that's the decision that you make. I, being your friend, being the smoker, won't smoke around you no more. Why? Because I know that's something that you're trying to get a wean off of. Okay. If sex is something that you struggle with and that's something that you want to pull yourself away from, I, being your friend, won't entice you to go out and commit fornication in a way, right? That's that's how I look at it. But I will never tell my friend, if I was the person that's changed my life around, this is what my friend needs to do. Because then that's when you go into judging people about their situation and how they decide they want to live. It's not my choice. That's not for me to tell you how you need to live, you need to change. You know the changes that you need to make in your life. That's not for somebody else to come and tell you those things. Or not tell you those things, but come and try to suggest because they're changing that you need to change. Now, I say all that because, the conversation with this is what you're doing wrong. And I'm like, well, damn, let's just be honest. This is what you're doing wrong. And it's like both of us in the conversation will find a reason to tell each other that we're wrong. And so, in my mind, to make people feel heard, to just get along with the conversation, I'm gonna let you say whatever you got to say, and I'm gonna move on. I'm not gonna get stuck at in the conversation, arguing back and forth about my life and my life choices and your life choices. No, I'm gonna give you the ear to say what you got to say. Okay, I heard you, but some of that don't apply for me. You know what I mean? And most people are like, well, dude, aren't you a Christian? You know what the Bible said. I know what the Bible said, and that's the thing that people fail to realize. If you read it, You know what it says. So all that extra ass bullshit, dude, you shouldn't be having sex before marriage. Don't come at me like that, cause now you don't love me enough to just say, hey, I'm proud that you ain't out here just fucking her off, doing some dumb fuck shit. At least you out here, you living your life. I'm happy with that. Whatever people do with their life, people should just fucking be happy. As long as it doesn't impede on another person's personal space, boundaries. Boundaries. And that's where we as people get fucked up because we don't respect people's boundaries. We say, I give you respect or I respect you for who you are, but then disrespect people's boundaries by trying to tell them where they're wrong. Don't tell me where I'm wrong. Don't come and say, dude, you shouldn't smoke weed. Why? Because now you're defiling the body. But you know what you're doing? You're judging me because I choose to smoke or I choose to drink or whatever the case may be. If what I'm doing does not directly harm you in a way, what I'm doing in my own space with my own body should not be a problem of yours. And if it is a problem of yours, maybe you shouldn't deal with it. But then it's like, well, damn, Duke, sometimes you just say contradicting things. At the same time, it does sound contradicting for me to say, well, if you don't want to fuck with me, you don't fuck with me. I mean, but that's the truth, bro. Like, if I'm doing something you don't like, you have all right to say, Duke, I don't want to fuck with you no more. That's fine. It's easy for you to say you don't want to fuck with me no more than you trying to come tell me why I'm wrong. Because guess what? The fact that you just left the situation, that makes it so much easier for somebody else to come in who's not going to be so about the situation and just kind of come and be like, hey, here's some love, here's some this, here's some that. I'm not going to make you feel this way. I'm going to share something with you though. You can share whatever you want to share with people. If they get it, they get it. If they don't get it, move on. Don't get upset. You know. What up, Blue? What up, everybody? I might not have called out people's name personally, and I really do highly apologize. Y'all are very important people, yo. You know what I mean? I don't have time to judge a motherfucker for what you do. I'm judging my own self. Why I need to worry about what somebody else said about me, dude? Bro, you da 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 da. And you know what? Fuck you too. Yeah. And that's low key be how I be feeling sometimes. Like, you know what? Fuck these motherfuckers. You know. So it's like, yo, if you gonna be here to support a motherfucker, or you ain't gonna be there to support the motherfucker, which one you gonna do? Let me to this gas station real quick. It's just strange. That's all. Good morning. I'm doing wonderful. Can I get 30 on 3, please?
30 on 3.
How are you doing?
Okay.
That is wonderful.
And the day is going to be sunny today.
I'm so glad, because yesterday was terrible. Riding up and down the road in the rain is not a healthy thing.
And it's not also that it's not safe.
It's not safe at all. Not one bit. Thank you. Have a great one. Man. And you know what, Lou? The fact you say that, it's not that you just say fuck them. They didn't technically want the help that you were offering. And that's something that people gotta understand. Like, I can't sit and say oh, my friend this, my friend that, if I don't respect my friend. Like, I know, you know, we all do some fucked up shit as people. We all know that. We all know. I do some fucked up shit. You meet me in person, like, damn, that nigga dude just did some fucked up shit. Why? Because he cussed that lady out, gave her the finger, yelling at the hoe, pulled his gun out, getting ready to smack the bitch with it. Maybe he even thought about shooting at her. But that's wrong. And so, Lou, how you gonna help me change my attitude? How you gonna? See, ain't no way, because it's thing. Everything we do is a personal decision, personal growth. If you ain't out here fucking with people, making them feel like shit, you know what I mean? Everybody want to help somebody. Everybody want to be that person. Like, oh man, yo man, I'm out here helping. You know what I mean? Now that's some fucked up shit. That motherfucker. But then again, at the same token, Lou, like, think about it like this: if your wife was married to you, bro, and she know what's what, bro, it wouldn't. At the same token, like, each person in that party is wrong. Like, your wife know it was wrong, but yet she went along with it anyway. I mean, true, nothing happened, but to say if it did. But even still, that's fucked up. Now, there are some people in this world who just do some shit just to do some shit just to see the reaction of fucking people, bro. And that's fucked up too. Don't just do something just to get a reaction out of me, yo. No, don't do that either. Cause then you been the problem, and now I can't have problems in my life, yo. I ain't got time for it. My brain's full up with a whole bunch of another nonsense bullshit that I ain't got time to deal with somebody else's shit. So at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, if you don't know how to treat people, bro, expect. You know what I mean? I was going somewhere, yo. I was going somewhere. But the thing that disheartens me is, like, I'm taking time to personally change my situation where I'm at. I'm not making my personal change, the things that I'm working on, somebody else's problems. I'm not going making changes and then saying, hey, Lou, bro, this is what you need to do in your life, bro. Now, granted, I may come to you and say, hey, Lou, here's an opportunity for you to change your life around. I'm going to give you an opportunity to change your life around. But I'm not going to tell you that you need to change your life around. That's not my job. My job is just to share the information. If I'm your friend and I see some fucked up shit happening in your life, I'm gonna come and be like, hey, Lou, you know what I mean? Hey, look, I saw this take place, da-da-da. You might want to get this and might want to get that in order, bro. But that's all I'm here to do. That's it. I'm not here to do nothing to that. You know what I mean? I don't even, that's not even a thing that's gonna even cross my mind. Why? Because that's wrong. I'm just here to, hey, Lou, bro. I mean, I saw that. All right, thanks, dude. Thanks for sharing that information with me, bro. Much appreciated. Now I can take it and do other things. And that's another thing. Like, you gotta come to a motherfucker with some real shit. Don't just come he say she say shit, because he say she say shit is part of the fucking problem. You know what I mean? We as people, we fuck ourselves all the fucking time. All the time. I just be like, yo, man, shit don't make no sense. We make people feel like shit for their the way they think, the way they want to move. And that's wrong, bro. That's wrong.
So, that's me. If I see my friend struggling in an area, I want to help you. But at the same token, like, I'm not gonna make you feel bad because I'm trying to help you. And that's one thing that happened in that conversation. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna make you feel like shit this morning, but yeah, I'm gonna make you feel like shit because you came and you asked me for something. And that's the part that I dislike, that disheartens me when it comes to people making personal changes. Like, you make your changes. You know, you may want to share it with me. That's fine. That's cool. But me and you, your situation, how you grew up, is totally different. Like, yeah, granted, we live in a day and age now where, shit, a man could be a girl or a girl could be a boy. But do you love this person any less? Nah. Do you judge them because of who they are? Nah. But people do it all the time. All the time. All the time. All the time, every day. Well, I don't like so and so because of they like girls. I don't like so and so because they like boys. What difference does it make? What difference does it make who like who? Motherfucker, do you love yourself? Do you love yourself enough to say, fuck that shit? I got my own shit I'm dealing with? Nah, you don't. Why? Because, damn, this bitch just fucking broke. This piece of shit. God damn you, motherfucker. Don't go out and buy fuck shit. Your shit don't. But like, one person might say, "Well, I'm your dad. I'm your mom. I'm your brother. I'm your sister. I'm your cousin. I'm your auntie. I'm your grandma, your grandpa." And so, because the way you living, I don't like it. I'm gonna tell you what I want you to do or how I feel you need to change. You can't do that to people, yo. Don't do that to people, bro. You know what I mean? Don't do that to people, bro. Don't make people feel like because of what you doing. Like, and I'm getting ready to read a book on how to, unfuck myself. Stop doing, the same dumbass bullshit that I was previously doing before I got to this situation in place. Back up. You can't move, nigga. God damn. You ain't getting the house with you anyway. It's like, nah, man, I'm not gonna make you feel like shit for your life choices. The only reason why I make you feel like shit for your life choices is when your life choices coming and you repeat on my life choices. That's the only reason why we'll have a disagreement. Only reason why we probably wouldn't talk all the time is because your lifestyle, your life choices don't match with my lifestyle and my life choices. And let's just be honest. Somebody can be like, what the Bible says, you know what? There's so many different versions of it. Tell me the right version. Oh, but then there's so many other different religions out there that all say the same shit. And it all say the same shit. One says it's a doggy dog world out here. Another one say, God damn it, you got a big old log in your motherfucking eyeball, but you over here trying to pluck somebody else's eye, but you got a whole log in your shit. Come on now. How you gonna tell me about my little twig, but you got a log? You know what I mean? Hey, come on now, like smoking. Smoking is bad. You know, how some people say, well, the Bible says you gotta do things in moderation. Yes, if you have a problem with drinking and smoking and sex, That's a personal decision that you need to say, maybe I need to stop. But because you said that you need to stop because you're overindulging in too much, that does not mean you need to make it somebody else's situation or somebody else's problem because you can't handle your shit. It's not my problem that you can't handle your body. It's not my problem that you done fucked yourself in the game so goddamn bad that now you want to come and tell everybody else, well, they done fucked up. But let's just be honest. Just because you fucked up way before I fucked up, let me be honest. By the time I get to where you at, bro, I done learned not to do that shit. So let me be honest with you. The example that you set, I learned from it so I don't make those same fucking mistakes. So let me be honest with you, brother. You don't have to come and tell me not to do these things because I've already learned them from you. The example that you set definitely was not the example that I wanted. My dad used to be an alcoholic. What was I on my way to being a fucking alcoholic? And so I said upon myself, I didn't go to no scripture. I didn't go to no pastor. I didn't go to this person. I didn't go to that person. I called on the man himself. God, I need to stop this. I need to change. And because I wanted change, I made the changes that I needed to make. And I never made anything that I needed to change somebody else's problem. That's not how you do that. You make change and you accept the change that you needed to make. But in the same time that you make a change, you still gotta love people. That just because you change, love doesn't mean that you need to justify and make other people feel like shit because you want to change, bruh. Make your change, move the fuck on. You can't do that to people, and that's wrong. That would be the very first time that you would ever hear me say, what you're doing is wrong. Stop doing it. You want to change your life around? You want to live the life? You want to live the way that the Bible said? Then that's fine. You do that for you. But that may not be for everybody. And I've had a conversation with a dude on here a couple of times one day, and I get what he's saying. But at the same time, bro, like, here's the thing. Love will change people much more quicker than you coming and judging them for what they're doing. I was having a conversation with my girlfriend on the phone, and I can literally flip through all the pages of the Bible where Jesus was doing stuff for people. And let me be honest with you, not one time did that man ever make any people feel bad for what they was doing. So why is it that if Jesus Christ was hanging around the least desirables, doing things that shouldn't be getting done, but yet he never made people feel bad? But everybody still forget the fact that, the man was doing for people and never made them feel bad. Like, how many times I gotta say that? My man fed 5,000 people, and them 5,000 people was probably living the hellish fucking lifestyle. Do you think that man cared? No, because he loved them. The blind man that was begging for change. You know his family situation was fucked up. But do you think Jesus Christ walked past that man like everybody out there? Oh, fuck, I can't help you. Because your family did this. The man came and told him, well, Jesus, this is what I come from. And Jesus was like, I don't give a fuck here. Dirt. Go wash your face. He didn't say nothing about that man's situation because he didn't care. And that's the thing that people don't understand. I hate when I have to be around Christians who don't understand the fact that Jesus Christ never judged people. So why is it that you, being a person who is following the same motherfucker, why do you feel like it's your job to judge people? It's not your job. Your job is to love them, regardless of who they are, what they do. Your job is not to judge me. Your job is to love me. And if you love me, then I will see that you're loving me will in turn make me want to change who I am and who I was. But if you continue to keep judging me, I might as well just keep on doing it then. Because at the end of the day, guess what? The only person that's going to judge me is Jesus Christ. So at the end of the day, let's just be honest. Just keep loving people. It's that simple. Why is it so hard to just love a motherfucker for who they are? And this is why I ain't never want to be a preacher. I've had so many people come and prophesy, dude, you're going to be a preacher. You're going to be this. You're going to be that. I don't want that title because it doesn't come with something nice. It doesn't sound good. It don't feel good. Why? Because I know way too many of them, and I know half of them may or may not be living the way that they're supposed to be living. But you get up front of these people every week and share the same fucking shit, and you go out here and you do the wrong. So why would I even want to follow you and you doing the same shit I'm doing? I don't want to listen to you. What I want to listen to you for? For you to continue to keep telling me where my life is wrong and how Jesus is going to condemn me? But that's not love, bruh. That ain't love. That's what you call fear. Well, you got to fear the man because if you don't do what he say, this is what's going to happen to you. My God don't work like that. And if anybody serve the God that I serve, he don't operate that type of way. He operates out of love. So you can tell me whatever, you can come and say what to do. The Bible said that I can go to the Bible and point to you where the man says love. Fuck all that other shit. You love me for who I am, not for what I do. My lifestyle shouldn't be an issue to who I am. How I decide to live my life is irrelevant to you loving me. But because people want to put relevance on lifestyle instead of love, that's why we're in the situation that we're in. You want to put problems over love, bro. Love will make a motherfucker stop doing the shit that they was doing, all because you showed them some kindness. But no, people don't want to do that. They want to play judge and jury. Well, you out here fornicating, sleeping around, smoking weed, drinking every day. So the fuck what? If God wanted me to change my life around, he would make so. He would make sure I changed my life around. He would put me in the path where people who love me enough to say, hey man, look, I care about you. Let's make some changes. And it won't even be, this is what I think you need to do. Hey man, here. Hey man, look, you're looking bad. I care about you enough to come and tell you, bro, you're looking bad. I love you. I don't want you to look like that no more. I want you to change your life around. And it's not I want, but you should want. You shouldn't want to have to still be looking, like a dumbass crackhead, still trying to suck dick for fucking crack. Shouldn't be out here hoeing in the streets just to make ends meet. But I'm putting you like this. Every day I get up out my motherfucking house, I got to hold myself out just to go make a couple of dollars for another motherfucker to eat. Think about that one. You go to your job, right? You think your job paying you what you worth? Fuck no. You're hoeing yourself out. You got to make yourself look good. You got to go to the interview. You got to look fresh. Got to make sure you got your dress on. Pull it down. Can't be too revealing. You can't go in there, bro, with your pants hanging down. You can't go in there with your hair looking all kind of fucked up. Because why? These people going to automatically judge you and say, you're not worthy. How you going to tell me I'm not worthy? If I ain't worthy, then I mean I need to create my own job. Create my own way of living. Do something different. Step outside of the norm. But if I don't ever step outside the norm or step outside of my comfort zone and learn something different, then I'm always going to be stuck at, well, this is what this man says. And I got to hold these truths to be self-evident, because at the end of the day, it says, if I don't do this, if I'm doing this wrong, here's a whole list of all the things that I could die and go to hell for. But the easiest way to die and go to hell is not showing people love. It's that simple. Because let me be honest with you, when Jesus Christ died on the cross, he automatically took all our sins away. So how are you going to tell me being a sinner, just like me, we're both sinners. The man who died on the cross for us, he took both of our sins away, but yet you still want to make my sins or make your sins bigger or better than mine. Hold on, bro. Well, I'm a thief. I'm a robber. I'm a rapist. I'm a thief. It doesn't matter. We both sinning. We both should be dying and going to hell. None of us should have woken up from our birth. None of us should be here. But that's love. And that's what people be forgetting. It's love, bro. God loves you. If he didn't love you, you wouldn't be here. No, it wasn't because of the way you lived your life, bro. It's how you treat people. We all in the same fucking boat. We all sinners. We all should be dead and going to hell. But because somebody loved us, our ratchet selves, our dirty selves, our unworthy, our unlovable selves. But he cared about us enough to say, I'm going to die on the cross for you because I love you. And then you have people who come and tell you that they love you and they judge you for the things that you do. How is that even fair? But I don't judge you for the way you live your life. I learned from your examples and now I know not to do those things. So how you going to come and tell me, somebody who learned from your examples, what not to do? Ain't no way in the head. No, I want to hear it. Can't come and tell me that shit, bro. You don't love me. Because if you love me, you wouldn't judge me. If you love me, you'll show me care. If you love me, it wouldn't matter what I do because you would know that along the road, somewhere, change is going to come. You can't force change on people. But what you can force is love. But then again, you can't force that either. So guess what? You just got to give it. You got to give and move the fuck on. They don't want your love. Move the fuck on. Go to the next motherfucker. Don't get stuck. Oh, this person don't want my love. Then leave them alone. Then move the fuck on. It's okay. Love is also leaving the motherfucker alone too. Because I love you enough, I have to leave you alone. And if you really love me, you care about me, you're going to come back. Because you're going to change. You're going to change your ways. That's what Christ means to me. That's what it means for me to be a believer. And no, I don't sit and go to church all the day. No, I don't sit and read my Bible all the time. No, I may not even sit and pray all the time. Does that make me any worse or any better than the next motherfucker? No, it just means that because you pray and because you go to Bible study, because you go to church, you say to yourself, this is what I need. I need somebody to come and preach to me because I don't have the aptitude in my own self to say, let me go read it for myself, do self-evaluation and say, well, here's the area where I'm fucking up. I'm not loving people enough. Because you will see in yourself that all those other things, fornication, adultery, all that other shit, it comes out of a place of no love. You don't love those people, so you do those things. Or you don't love yourself, so you do some things to yourself. That's what that is. Did I expect this to go the way it went? Like literally, like I said, and some people here, some people have gotten here. I've only been doing this for 30 minutes, and I'll be honest with you, the very first thing I said is I called my mom. I reached out to my mom and my dad. All because I need a little bit of help. But because my dad is on the journey of changing his life around, he feels like it's best to come and say to his son not to go down and do the same mistakes that I did. I get you. It's how you go about doing it. Brother, I'm 32 years old. You had me, you was 25. You got married to a woman. And not only that did you marry the woman already had a kid. And then let's just be honest, her son don't give a fuck about you no more than your own son give a fuck about you. And that's sad to say, like, I care about the man, but at the end of the day, I love you. And my love for you is this. I have to put that boundary up. I have to put that boundary because I love you enough and I don't want you to disrespect me. So if you going where was I going with this? Oh, but I called and I was like, look, here's the situation. This is how I'm feeling. And this is what I don't want to continue to keep having. I don't want this to be a reoccurring thing. That is, I'm calling, asking you for something. If I'm calling and I reach out to you, I'm reaching out because I want to talk to you. Not because I want anything from you. Granted, I can call my mom and be like, hey, mom, I need. And my mom, being that, this is the parent that she is, she wouldn't have a problem doing it. But you know the great thing that my mom won't do? My mom won't judge me for my lifestyle. The only thing my mom cares about is if I'm actively being a productive citizen in the world. That's all she cares about. Because that's all anybody should care about. I want to make sure that you are out here living the best life that you could possibly live it. As long as you ain't out here fussing and cussing, shooting at people, I'm okay. As long as you ain't being a user, I'm okay. And that's my mom. No bullshit. And my mom's a minister. You think me and my mom haven't had conversations about, this and that, and the third? Of course we have. But as my mom has been able to understand, love will carry you a longer way than it is judging somebody. And low-key, I got ready to cry a little bit because it's the truth, man. I love each and every one of you all. And whatever you do in your personal life, that's what you do in your personal life. But I'm still going to love you for who you are, not for what you do. Because let's just be honest, what you do could change at the drop of a hat, but who you are will never change. Well, let me phrase that. Who you are will change depending on what you want to do and how you want to live. That's not my choice. That's not my right to come and tell you what you need to do. That's not. But people do it all the time. And then want to tell people, I'm just trying to help you change. I'm just trying to help you. You're trying, but the way you're going about it is wrong. If you're trying to help me, love me. Loving people is much more easy than it is trying to change them. I don't want you to change. I want you to be the same person that I married when we were da-da-da. I want you to be the same motherfucking dog I picked up 3 years ago. I don't want things to, change. I don't want things to get better. But yet people do it all the time. And that's the part that gets me. Like I said, I'm sitting here and I'm getting ready to get into some books that talk about changing your situation. Unfucking your intimacy. Unfucking yourself. Stop doing that shit. You gotta do the work. Because once you do the work, motherfucker, you're gonna realize that I need to stop doing some shit. And then once you realize that you stop doing this shit, then you're gonna be wise as fuck. And so then with you being wise as fuck, instead of you coming and you condemning people for what they do, you come and you say, hey, look, here's what I did to make changes in myself. I got out of my situation. I stopped blaming people for where I'm at. I stopped blaming people for situations. I started taking accountability for my shit and what I had to do in the situation. And now I've taken the time to move on from that shit. Now I'm a better version of myself. I ain't asking you to change who you are because I'm changing. It's a personal thing. As people used to tell me, your relationship with Jesus Christ is personal. Exactly. So let it be personal. Let it be personal. Let my relationship with my Christ or whoever the fuck I decide to say is the head of my household or my life, let that person be the person who I come and answer to. I don't have to come and answer to nobody else. I don't have to. I'm not obligated to sit and tell people where they wrong. That's not, no, 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 no. Am I gonna make you feel bad? No. Mm-mm. That's not my place. It's not my job. It costs you nothing. It costs you nothing to be nice to people. It costs you nothing. Nothing. It costs you nothing to be nice. But it'll cost you a whole lot just to hate a motherfucker. It's gonna cost you everything. Your sanity, your well-being, your future. All because you hating on somebody. You gotta find reason to hate them. And you know what? I said this when I first got here. Good morning, Darren. Good morning, everybody. I really apologize for not really, coming out and speaking to you. I really do apologize. I just had to let this out, man, because it's been in me too much. It's in me too much to continue to keep allowing people to keep going out here saying that you care about people, but yet the way you show it is not by loving people. Don't do that. And that's the problem with the world. That's the number one problem with the world. Nobody loves nobody. Nobody gives a fuck. I used to walk around with I don't give a fuck type attitude. And there's still days where I wake up and I just don't give a fuck about people. Because I know people are jacked up. You know why I know people are jacked up? Because I can look at them. Just look at your face and be like, damn, bitch, who's shitting your cereal this fucking morning? Oh, this dumb motherfucker. I bet. Now you mad. Walk around, fuck this. Exactly. Because they done did some shit you ain't like. Or they said something to you that you didn't like. And so now, because they said something to you that you don't like, now you're going to say, well, I don't deal with them no more because they did this to me. Or they said that to me. Well, I get you. I get you on that one. Here, now, I got a few questions. Now let's break this down. Let's break it down to the first one. What they did. Well, what did they do? Well, dude, they took my money. Okay, they took your money. What else? They lied on me. About what? Whatever. They just lied on me, dude. You know what I mean? And I don't deal with people lying on me. Well, you lying yourself all goddamn time, bitch, so stop lying to me. You ain't gotta lie to me about your shit. I know you. I know you some bullshit. The fuck? Or here's another good one. That motherfucker raped me. Now, with that being the case, when it comes to, somebody physically doing something to you, sexually, physically, whatever, I give you that one. I give you to want to do something to somebody who did something to you physically. I get it. But if you mad because a motherfucker told you about yourself, that means you need to change who you are. And somebody may be like, well, dude, is you mad about what your dad? No, I'm not mad. It's the way he went about it. You didn't show me no love. You didn't show me no love. Now, granted, I called you and I told you my truth. This is how I feel about X, Y, and Z. I love you. And yes, I may be stuck at who you was in the past, but all I know is the person of the past. That's all I know. All I know is a user and a manipulator, a drunk. That's all I know. And the reason why all I know is because even though you have decided to make changes in your life, the one person that you should come to mend some type of relationship with is your own kid. But then you want to make it seem like I got to be the one to reach out to you all the time? Come on, bro. What sense does that make? I didn't ask to be here. I wasn't asked to be born. I didn't go and say, you get together, y'all make me. I didn't ask to be here, bro. So it shouldn't be my problem or anything that I have to do to go reach out to you when I didn't fuck up the relationship. I didn't break this discord. I didn't start us on this pathway. You know what started us on this pathway? You walking away. You walking away. You walking from your responsibility. You walking from that. And so now, being that I'm grown and you done did some fucked up shit, then you're like, well, I done changed my life around. Let me go catch my son before you go make the same mistake. But nah, nigga, let me be honest with you. You done made enough mistakes for the both of us. And I've learned from your mistakes what not to do. So you ain't got to come and tell me what not to do, bro, because let me be honest, like, I might even did it even better. I might even refine that shit and make it seem like, oh, that's even better. Damn, that ain't wrong. That's right. But you know what I'm not going to do to you? I'm not going to judge you for your situation. I'm still going to love you. I'm still going to love you. I'm still going to treat you with the same respect that I've treated you with ever since, with a long-handled spoon, until you show me otherwise. Okay, you making changes in your life, that's you. Great. That's wonderful. Oh, you caught the Holy Ghost? Great. That's wonderful. But because you caught it, now you need to take that and make it personal for you. Because your struggle may not be my struggle. And so you coming and you telling me where, hey, dude, don't be out here fornicating. Nigga, I'm doing it better than you, my nigga. I'm doing it better than you. I ain't out here committing adultery. Why? Because I'm doing it better than you. Even when it come down to my relationship, I even went straight down to the place where people would automatically condemn me of what I'm doing in my lifestyle. And I went and I looked and I'm like, well, he don't say nothing about how I'm living my lifestyle. Only thing he says is love people. Okay, so I'm loving people. And if I love people, that means I show people the same that I show myself. If I love myself enough, then I won't treat you like shit because of your choices. But I'm saying, who gonna gravitate to that part though? Not too many people. It's your life, your choices. You choose. You have free will. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. And at the end of the day, here's the thing. Like I said, I'm sitting here reading books on how to unfuck myself from situations, from trauma, childhood trauma. The fact that I felt like my father just up and just left and didn't say a fucking word and didn't give me no excuse why the fuck you decided to leave. But then as I get older, you come and you want to try to show me and tell me where I'm living my life from. But yet, my nigga, where was you at when you had the opportunity to rear me up in the right way? You weren't there. So the example that you could have set, that example ain't set. So now I'm a grown ass man. So now I had to go around life trying to have to, tiptoe and figure out how to, get my life on order. Oh, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go to this church. I'm gonna go listen to this man talk. Oh, well, he may be a father figure, but yet at the same time, you still not showing me love, bro. So fuck you too. On to the next motherfucking man. Oh, well, I just realized if my daddy gonna treat me like shit, every other man in my life gonna treat me like shit too. So let me be honest with you. If every man in my life gonna treat me like shit, then I need to be the man that treat people with. Good morning. I can't allow myself to fall in that trap of being that way. I can't. If I have a kid, I cannot allow my kid to feel like I don't give a fuck about them. Just happen to go all about it. They're fucking just come give them life and then say, huh, fuck you. Then you got to figure out shit for yourself because I'm incompetent to come and do the thing I'm responsible of doing. You know what I mean? Like now I'm 32 years old. I ain't got no kids. My dad had 4. By the time he got to my age, I have none. I've never been married, never got divorced. Because let me be honest with you, if you really want to live the way the Bible is saying, you shouldn't have got remarried because that's adultery. Bam. But you don't see that part though. You see, you don't catch that part. That's why one reason why I've never gotten married, because I know once I can't get out of this situation, bro. Because let me be honest with you, marriage ain't just a piece of paper that you go to the fucking courthouse to say, hey, you and so are now married. Go fuck yourselves. No, it ain't like that, bro. It's a whole agreement between you, that person, and God. So why put myself in a situation for my God to say, damn, dude, you know that was wrong, but you did it anyway. And I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, you're right, I did. I feel bad for people who say I got married 3, 4, 5 times. Why the fuck would you do that? Why do that to yourself? And then you got people who get in these type of agreements, and then the only reason why you with the person is because they financially taking care of you. Well, what if their financial benefits stop? You gonna leave that motherfucker? Yes. Well, that's fucked up. Why you getting that marriage then? You ain't let him. You're right, Lou. And that's the sad part. That's the sad part for women. Because at the end of the day, fucking dicks out here, bro. Fucking dicks. The woman don't have no say so, and what the fuck? I don't want to be married, bro. I don't want that. I would rather have an agreement with somebody than a marriage any day. Because at the end of the day, we both talk and we understand this is our agreement. Because at the end of the day, as I even told my girlfriend, I said, guess what? Because early in our relationship, she was like, Duke, I want to get married to you. I'm like, we can get married and then I can get divorced from you the next day. Then what? We done went through the whole entire engagement for what? For the hype? That's all you wanted for the hype? I just want to get married for the hype. I want to go to da-da-da. You doing all of that for what? What are you doing all this for? Oh, I just want to tell people I got married, bro. Oh, I love this person, dude. Okay, but what you gonna do if that person goes fuck around on you? You still gonna love that person then? Thought about that shit, right? Should have thought about it. Should have thought about that first. That should have been the very first thought you had. But dude, then the person never showed me red flags. I never got the feeling that this was what this person was up to. You never know what a person's intentions are. They're not gonna be upfront about their intentions. I don't care who it is, your mother, brother, sister, it don't matter. Motherfuckers always got some underlying motive as to what they want to do and how they want to do it. But yet, people fall down the trap all the time. I want to get married. I'm only getting married for the benefits, Duke, because, I ain't got no health care. So it's easy because my significant other got a job where, I get, marital benefits. That's the only reason why you with that motherfucker. I don't want it. I want you to be with me because of who I am, not for what I can do. None of that shit. For who I am. But then again, I don't want that. That's not where I want to be. But like I said, at the end of the day, is that fucked up? Yep. And yet, granted, let me ask you this question. After all that you done went through, did you even apologize to the motherfucker? A lot of people could debate a lot of different things. But the way the world views marriage, the way the world views a whole lot of different things, it's all different. And so I give it to people who say, yeah, Duke, I've been married for 30-something years. That's amazing. But let me be honest with you, it was a struggle. Because, nah, Duke, it won't no struggle, bro. You don't understand. Okay, let me be honest with you, bro. Life is a struggle, bro. You can shit and piss all the fuck you want to, bro. You can give me all that, all you want to. But let me be honest with you, if the right opportunity come across, will you take it? You can love motherfucker all you want to. Well, if the right opportunity show itself, would you be tempted to do it? 9 times out of 10, if the right opportunity proves itself, some people will do it. And I ain't think twice about it. And then got people coming and telling, and then got people judging them for it. What the fuck? Bitch, you put me in this situation? No, the fuck I didn't. Yeah, you did. No, I didn't. What's going on, Mr. A? I want to say thank you to everybody who's here. I see some people who have not ever come to Club Velvet before, and so I thank you for being here. This isn't my usual topic. Usually I'm talking about sex, drugs, and money. No bullshit. Usually I'm talking about sex, drugs, and money. That's usually what I'm talking about. And people who are usually here, they can vouch. No, you usually talk about sex, drugs, and money. I don't ever want people to think that because nah. You live your life how you want to, man. That's not my place to tell you how to live. But if we learn together on how to unfuck ourselves and get out of our situations, then that's why I'm gonna judge you, bro. That's why I'm gonna judge you on you doing what you said, your commitment to yourself. But I'm not judging you. I'm holding you accountable to what you said. That's the difference in judging the motherfucker. I'm just holding you accountable. But hey, bro, this is what you said that you wanted to do. Is you doing it? Well, you said you wanted to be a lawyer, bro. Like, are you actively doing those things to put you in a position so you can be a lawyer? Or you just blowing hot smoke in my ass? Trust me, I got a fart. And you don't want to put your mouth near my asshole because you may get pink eye. And it may stink.
Yes, you get pink eye from shit particles. Don't ever let nobody tell you that ain't the truth. So if you wipe your ass and you touch your eye and you wake up with pink eye, you know why. But on a serious note, man, just get it together, man. Like I said, whatever change that you decide that you want to make in your life, make that a personal change. You can't, just because you changing your life around, that does not mean that you need to go to everybody else and try to force change on everybody else. That's not right. That's not right. You change, and how you change, and you start loving people. Don't make people feel like shit. If I ever have to come and hear somebody treating somebody like shit, trust and believe, you gonna get it 10 times worse. And so, you know, that's that. At the end of the day, don't judge people. Just hold them accountable. Figure out what they want to be, what they want to do. Everything else is irrelevant. How they live their lifestyle is irrelevant. I want to know what you want to do and what you want to achieve, where you want to go. I will hold you accountable to that thing. I don't have time to judge you for who you are, what you do. Fuck that shit. That's irrelevant to me. What's relevant to me is you being the best version of yourself. That to me speaks more value than me criticizing you for your lifestyle, or criticizing you for your life choices, or criticizing you because of, your hair color. All right, Lou, I'm just looking at this. It says, Lou asked me, guys, he says, I got a question for you. What if you already achieved everything? There's no way you can achieve everything, bro. The only way you can know you fulfilled your obligation is when you dead. That's how you know you fulfilled your purpose. That's how you know you achieved everything. The ultimate thing is death. And somebody be like, well, damn, bro, that's kind of fucked up, Duke. No. The ultimate thing, how you know you achieved everything you needed to achieve is the day that you die, bro. That's the only important thing that people care about. The day that you was born and the day that you did. Everything else in between is irrelevant bullshit. Irrelevant. Irrelevant. People don't necessarily care. Like, I'm be honest with you. The achievements that I've made thus far ain't for anybody else. They're just for me. But yet I'm still pushing. I'll never stop, bro. You never stop achieving goals. The only way you stop achieving is when you dead. When game is over. And there's a whole lot of different things in there. That's just my thought. And I mean, it's when you get to that place where you know you've done everything. You feel like, I would say, once you know you've done everything you need to do, you feel like you've done it. It ain't even a question in your mind to question to yourself and say, did I achieve everything I needed to achieve? No, because you already know you did it. And this is just my point of view. You ain't gotta take me as judge and jury. This is just my point of view. This is just my opinion. And I see other opinions also in the chat as well. And they're all valid. All valid. All of them. But here's the thing. Each one is different for each individual person. You know what I mean? It's when you find what makes you feel comfortable, make you feel good. And so, I ain't here trying to,
make people feel bad. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to make you feel bad because of your life choices. That's not my job. You know what I mean? Even once I get into this series of these books, it's still not my job to tell you where you need to change, what you need to do with yourself. As we go through these books, and this person, I don't even know if he's a Christian. I don't care what his religious background is, because sometimes your religious background don't allow you to change and be the best version of yourself. Because yet you still have to subject yourself, which there's nothing wrong with subjecting yourself to certain things, but here's the thing. The more you suppress, the more you suppress, the more you suppress, the more harder it is for any individual to actively be able to communicate what's going on in their life to other people. People say, well, go talk to a therapist, dude. That therapist don't have all the answers. Only thing the therapist is going to say to me is, hey, here's where I feel like you done fucked up. And it may give you some tips and tricks to fix your shit. Which that's all you need, some tips and some tricks to set your sex life on fire. You know what I mean? That's all you need. You don't need a whole grandeur of all this extra bullshit. You don't need, all these thousands of Hail Marys. You don't need holy water sprinkled on your face, dumped in the water, baptized 13 fucking times. All you need to do is take it upon yourself to find those things that's broken in your life. Find those things. Go in your own secret closet, as they say, and meditate on who you are and what you did, and analyze each individual situation. Say, well, dude, I know this situation could have been a little bit better. It could have been. So now that you learn from that, take what you learn, move on. Don't learn something about yourself and then don't apply what you learn. I can't take what I've been reading from this book called Getting It. I can't sit here and tell people that, I haven't been analyzing the things that I've been doing in my relationship. I can't sit and say that I'm not actively checking in with people who I know. I'm not going to sit and say that, there are difficult conversations. There are discomforting conversations that I may have with somebody. And there may be an offensive conversation that I may have with somebody. So how do I handle those things? I also learned that, we all fucking creeps. We all do some creepy ass shit. I also learned to not shame people. That's the number one thing that people have to deal with any day of the fucking week. Shame. Just because you stop doing some shit does not mean you need to put it on somebody else. But let's just be honest, it's our culture. It's the religions that we deal with that make people feel like that. But that's not loving me. And that's where I was going with this. That's not you showing me love, bro. What dude? You out here being a whore. Damn right. I'm whoring out in these streets, and I'm happy that I'm whoring. What about you? Is you happy with your fucking life, or you fucking miserable? And so being that you're miserable, you want everybody else to feel the same fucking misery that you got? Fuck no. No, buddy. And I'll be honest, like Dina, not DJ. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Let me get my thoughts together. So I'm just here looking in the chats. So Dana, what book am I reading? I'm reading plethoras of books. I have so many books that I got to read, and the first book that I need to finish up is called Getting It, a guide to hot, healthy hookups and shame-free sex by Allison Moon. And this book basically tell you about casual sex and how to go out and get it, but getting it the right way and not making people feel bad about doing what they do, the thing that we would do any other day of the week. And then I got this book series about one of my favorite authors of all time, which is also a therapist. But he's no nonsense therapist, because I don't have time for a therapist to try to tell me, no, I need you to give me dude, you done fucked up, bro. I did. I done fucked up terribly. Terribly. But the author's name is Gary John Bishop. And I got all his books that he wrote. The first one is called Unfuck Yourself, Get Out of Your Head and Get Into Your Life. The second one is kind of like a workbook called Do the Work. It's the official unrepentant ass kicking, no kidding, change your life sidekick to unfuck yourself. Then the next book is Stop Doing That Shit, End Self-Sabotage, and Demand Your Life Back. Then the next one is called Wise as Fuck, Simple Truths to Guide You Through the Shitstorms of Life. And the very last one is Love Unfucked. Get your relationship together. And by the time I finish reading all these goddamn books, I'm gonna be so goddamn wise that I'm like, hey, I just need to stop doing that shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all over there doing, but y'all need to stop doing that shit. And then I got this other book called Unfuck Your Intimacy, Using Science for Better Relationships, Sex, and Dating. This book is by Faith G. Harper. She has a PhD, LCP-SACS, ACN, whatever those mean. But it's a pretty good book. I haven't actively read them yet. I'm just taking one book at a time. And then another book I'm reading is called Orgasms: How to Have Them, Give Them, and Keep Them Coming. And that's kind of like, my material. And so that's kind of like each one of these books in turn speak to me in a way, because shit, I got some intimacy issues. You know what I mean? I may have some issues that I need to deal with, personally, that, most people won't necessarily gravitate to, because we've been so drilled in our brains to look at other people's problems instead of looking at our own problems and fixing our own shit. And so, like, over here at Club Velvet, bro, the one thing I'm not gonna go for, I'm not going for people judging people and making people feel like shit, because that's not what Club Velvet, that's not what Duke James is about. Duke James is about loving. If you ain't feeling to love somebody, this ain't the place for you. And we can joke, we can ha-ha, we can kiki, we can do all that. But please don't make people feel less than because of their life choices. You know what I mean? That's the easiest way to get your ass kicked up out of here. Show somebody some respect. Show people love and respect. We all gonna sit here and talk about our personal shit. Okay, that's fine, that's cool. We may cry, we may whatever, you know? So, and Lou, you make a very valid point. If that's, you know, hey, it's okay. But here's the thing, even though you don't want to do it with somebody because you're not married, just the thought of it itself will entice you to do things that you normally wouldn't do. So, like, it's okay to be like, I don't want to go out here and have casual sex. Okay, that's fine. But scientifically, you putting yourself in more harm's way than you think you're doing good. You know, somebody may be like, dude, that's wrong, bro. Because I'm saving myself for the next person. Okay, you can save yourself for whoever you want to save yourself for. But you know, everybody shows love in different ways and different, you know. And so you may be lacking love in an area that you may need. And not necessarily saying that you got to fuck everybody. See, that's the thing that people fail to realize, that, you know, 9 times out of 10, you don't have to necessarily be fucking. It can literally just be, hey, I just want you to just come hang out with me. I want to go on a date. I want to go out. I want to go hang out. I want to get out the crib. I want to socialize. But here's the thing. If your motive is of right and of good intentions, you wouldn't have that wouldn't even be something that you struggle with. Hey, look, Lou, I done heard people say the same shit to me too. So trust me. You know what I mean? It's really no difference. It's the motive. You gotta look at what people's motive is. What is your motive? What is your goal here? What you trying to do here, Betty? What we doing here? Oh, you just want to be with me because I'm cute? Oh, okay. Oh, you just want to be with me because I look sexy? Oh, because I look like I got a whole lot of money? You went in for the wrong reasons. That's why you got to understand people's intentions. People got fucked up intentions. And they don't want to recognize they do some fucked up shit. You know, some people don't want to take responsibility for their actions. And then want to sit and say, well, it's this person's fault. Or it's this person's fault that this happened to me. But here's the thing. Yeah, maybe that person's fault that it happened to you, but just as much if it's that person's fault, it's your fault too. For going down that road thinking that person was going to be anything better than what you expected them to be. And then guess what? They showed you exactly who they are. And guess what? You got to believe them. You got to take people at face value, because guess what? People are always going to show you who they are. People going to always. If there's anything I learned in this life, just watch people. I used to be a mad observant person in my younger days until I realized I'm done trying to watch people, because people do ignorant shit. I don't want to keep, fuck that. I don't keep watching people. For what? For people to still do some fucked up shit? Nah, I'm good. I don't need it. I don't want it. But yeah, guess what? We go through the same. God damn, almost failed. Ignorant shit is exactly why I watch people. Billy D, watching people do ignorant shit, one, is fun. But the thing about it is, I will put way too much time, way too much effort in watching people do ignorant people shit that I start doing ignorant nigga shit. And that's the bad part. Like, I'm being honest, I mean, half of y'all don't heard me talk about robbing the bank. And y'all may think, dude, that's funny. Ha ha ha, you're not gonna do that shit. Okay. Right time, right place. God damn it. Time, space, and opportunity. If the opportunity posed itself and I knew I can get away with it, that bank gonna get robbed. And that ain't no joke. But then what am I gonna gain from robbing the bank? Nothing but being a thief. To die and go to hell as a thief? Come on, man. Fuck that. And see, that's the first thing people are gonna say, you're a thief. You out here stealing people hard-earned money. Out here doing it too. Just stealing people money. I feel like if there was one thing that people would be like, man, that's probably the worst thing that you can do. Sexual sins. And most people have is probably the worst sins in the world. Like, man, you're committing adultery. Oh my God. Do you know that's the worst sin in the world? You know God hates adulterers. Do you know that God also hates people who judge people? No, I didn't. I never knew that, dude. Well, now you know. He don't like it. But you do it all the time. I do. Yeah. You need to stop. You don't look good. Don't look good. And you're right. There's a lot of things that God don't like. That's true. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, Lou. And like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and argue and badger and we can go back and forth. Nah, brother. Trust me. That's it. It's just spreading love, bro. You show people love, respect, man. You want people to change. You want people to stop doing the things that they're currently doing. Show them some love. I'm gonna be honest. If people was to show people love, there wouldn't be so much crime in the world. There wouldn't be, the 1% of people in the world who only got all the money. Because we all care about each other equally and we don't want to see each and every other person feel some type of way or be in a situation. But because some people don't give a fuck about other people, that's why people are the way they are. When we walk around and you see a man with a broken leg and a hole somewhere and you just walk right past like, he might try to take my money. What the fuck? This man is hurting, bro. Can you give him a ride? Oh, what the fuck? Nah. I remember one day, this was years ago. This is definitely sad conversation, what I was initially talking about, but I think I'm done talking about that now. But I was actually leaving my aunt's house at the time. And I rode past this gentleman on the side of the road. And the man was like, hey man, I just need to get a ride up the street. The dude that I got in the car with, he got a gun. Now, mind you, this is before I got my own personal protection. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I saw that car down the block, but I ain't dumb though. Some was like, nah, just keep on trucking, Duke. Some don't seem right about this one. And sure as shit, I pulled the fuck off. The next morning I woke up, somebody was killed. That could have been me. But if I wasn't smart enough, if I was just out here just, living in the kind of way, doing whatever the fuck, I would have been killed too. All just because I want to be nice. I want to be nice to this gentleman. But then to turn around that now I'm dead because I want to be nice. Sometimes you just can't be naive. You got to know what's what. And like I said, most people not gonna tell you their first initial intentions. So you gotta know, hey, that motherfucker doing some fucked up shit over there, and I might not want to be part of it. And that's perfectly okay. Because we as people, we all know what's right and we all know what's wrong. And if you know how to treat people, you treat people with respect. If you don't know how to treat people, you treat people with disrespect. And to be honest with you, the disrespect that you treat people, it's gonna come back on you. And there's one thing my mama taught me growing up was you gonna reap what you sow. You gonna reap what you sow. And I'm thinking to myself, what does that mean, Mom? And so my mom, before she became a minister, was like, you see the grass outside? You see how, you go and you cut it and it grow? Yeah. Just imagine you go outside and you cut the grass and it's immediately after you cut the grass, it automatically comes back. You cutting to no avail. Thank you. Thank you, Diarrhea. She is though. Like I ain't gonna lie, my mom, the wonderful lady that she is, man, she taught me something. She taught me a whole lot. And the great thing about it is she did it in love, bro. She didn't make me feel bad because of my life decisions or my life choices. She was just like, here's what you're gonna have to deal with because of your life decisions. And I'm just like, well, let me deal with those things on my own time. And she was like, well, that's all I can do is let you do what you do to yourself. Do I advise you to not do those things? I do, but you grown and you gonna do your own thing. You know what I mean? My mom was out there. My mom used to tell me all kinds of stuff that she used to do out in the streets. But now you look at my mom, you wouldn't even think that she was that type of person. She ain't never been a whore. That was more of my dad's side. But, she ain't never been much of a drinker. That's been my dad's side. You know what I mean? So I would say all the bad shit that I'm dealing with in my life comes from Papa Joe. Why I call him Papa Joe. Because that's just what it is, bro. Motherfucker can't debate with me shit about shit when it comes to, my father. Because I know. You know what I mean? My mom used to tell me about how my dad treated her. My dad did my mom real dirty, bro. And then somewhere along the road, he did her dirty, but yet, in some shape, form, or fashion, I low-key see myself not technically going down that same pathway, but I could recognize, his traits and what not to do. You'll never hear me judging somebody based upon what they do and how they want to live their life. Never. You won't ever catch it because I know better. Will I keep you accountable? Will I hold you to your shit? Damn right. That's what I'm supposed to do. As your friend, friend, look, man, just what you said, Lou, Billy, Dana. You know what I mean? Diarrhea. I'm going to hold you to your shit. You know what I mean? I'm going to hold you to your shit now. Dude, bro, I want to be a millionaire by next week. All right. I'm going to keep you to that. I might even support you a little bit. Shit, friend. I need this. I need that. I'm gonna go share it with so and so because I want your product to be the best product smoking. Diarrhea. I want coral. I don't have no fish, but I want some. I want to help support your business. Because why? I fucks with you. You know what I mean? I want to see you succeed. I want to see you to be the best that you can be. You know what I mean? Billy, I want you to be the best, whatever Billy does. I don't know what Billy do, but I want you to be the best at it. And if I could help support you in it, trust me, I do whatever I can to help you. All you gotta do is be like, yeah, Duke, blah, 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 blah. Oh, okay, that's how I can help you back, bro. Here's this. Oh, Lou, bro, you say you want to do this, bro? All right, I'm gonna hold you to it. You know what I mean? Dina, I'm gonna get your name right. The more I hear it, the more I'm gonna get it right. I did that to that one girl. I kept calling her the wrong name. But the more I hear it, and the more the more I said to myself, I will get your name. Trust me. And so, whatever she does, I'm gonna hold her to it. I might even support because I care about you. If I care about you, I should support you, right? I shouldn't tear you down if I care about you. If I say I'm your friend, my job is to encourage you to be the best version of yourself, not to make you feel bad, not to condemn you, not to tell you where you're wrong, but it's to love you for who you are and not for what you do. Because at the end of the day, what you could do could always change. We just got to hold each other accountable to our bullshit. And that's what most people don't want, to be held accountable for their fucker. But if somebody don't hold you accountable to your fuckery, then you're just going to keep going on here, going around, doing some fuck shit, and then wondering why, why this person got to say this about me, because look at what you do. Look at how you make them feel. Look at how you treat them. Are you treating them with love and respect? No. Well, there you go. That's why they giving you the response that they giving you, because you're not showing them that common courtesy. I don't expect nobody to be around me if I'm not showing you some type of common motherfucking courtesy. Dude, you ain't showing me no courtesy, bro. I can't fuck with you. Okay, I'm sorry. But if we don't know that, and if we don't do that, I'm going to read this comment. Hold on. Don't you think if you are with someone and they are being a dick, you should be able to tell them? Damn right. And that's the thing, like, if you... Oh, Lord. Jeez, because she on point, because she's so right. Like, I look at it like this: if you are my friend or somebody who's close to me, and I'm doing some fucked up shit, come say something. Because 9 times out of 10, people who do fucked up shit, 9 times out of 10, they not saying that they're not aware that they're doing some fucked up shit, but in order for them to change, and this is just for me, I can't speak for anybody else. But in order for me to change, I'm gonna need you to come, and I'm gonna need you to come and say something to me. You care about me enough. Now, granted, for me, I may take it and be like, "But damn, bro, you ain't gotta come to me like that." But then I'm gonna sit back with it for a second, be like, "But damn, no, they is right, bro. I do some fucked up shit. That's fucked up, dude. You ain't had to come at me like that." And then I can come back and I can be like, "You know what, Dana? You right. You right. I did do some fucked up shit. I apologize because you cared about me enough to come and tell me of my faults." It's when you come and tell people of their faults, not judge them, but come and say, "Hey, bro, You did some fucked up shit, bro. That's fucked up how you had to, it's fucked up how you treated that person. It's fucked up how you made that person feel like shit. And yes, you can say it in a loving way. What the fuck? Oh shit. Thank you, God. Man, when you think you ain't never got no drugs, boy, God come through for you. Thank you, God. Yeah, my nigga, he came through. He was like, I'm gonna give you something today because I feel you need it today. You work so hard for it. You work so hard for it. I'm just gonna, put this little bit of, little dusting over here for you. You're gonna forget about it because you ain't gonna think twice about it. You just be like, smoke. And then once you smoke, you'll be like, oh, shit, what the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? That's a good amount right there. Look at that. I don't need too much. But, yeah, man. And I'll be honest, like, I got a homeboy who I care about. Like, I care about my friends, yo. And I want my friends and my family members to do right, be right, and all the other good stuff. But yet, at the same token, it's how you go about telling them, yo, bro, you done did some, And I guess that's why you just hold people. I guess that's why, for me, if you find out what people really want to do in their life, good morning, Henny J. I feel like once you find out people's main objective and main motive as to what they want to do in their life, that's when you can kind of keep them accountable to their bullshit. Because then what excuse can you give me now? None. Because now I'm holding you accountable to what you said, to the agreement that you made to yourself. And so then that's when you can go and be like, well, you know what else? You know what else found a fucked up friend? What? This shit here. They have no other choice but to accept they did some fucked up shit. And if they don't accept they did some fucked up shit, then obviously that's not the friend for you. Because we all do some fucked up shit. 9 times out of 10, nobody wants anybody to come and tell them that they do fucked up shit. So, until we as people start, doing right, being right, and all the other good Jimmy Jazz, people still gonna come and like I said, people gonna judge you based upon what you do, how you know, the way you do it. The moment we get past that, that's when things gonna start turning around. That's when you're gonna see people who you thought won't gonna do shit, be shit, and all the other shit. That's when you're gonna sit back and be like, damn, look at that motherfucker. I didn't expect for them to, do all those wonderful, great things in the community. Yeah. You already counted them out from the beginning. You already told them, shit, I don't see your life getting any better, friend. Oh, okay. But then I'm just saying, like I said, I'm just one person. And low key, this was low key like a venting session for me because, like, at the end of the day, like, I needed to process my feelings about that conversation I had with the man. And I was just like, even my girlfriend, my girlfriend was like, damn, babe, hell must have froze over today. And I'm like, it did. Today it did because it's an unusual day. It's December 8th. It's an unusual day. And I feel like today is somebody's birthday that I know. I gotta go check Facebook. But, I mean, love your peoples, man. Love them. And we all do some fucked up shit. We all hard, and somebody be like, well, they're just hard to love. I mean, you think you any better? You think you're any better of somebody who's easy to love? No. But you know what? Some people do it with grace, and they don't even, think twice. They just do it because that's what they're called to do. We're called to treat people the same. So if you kill my cat, is it justifiable for me to kill your dog? In a way, yes. But is that still wrong? Yes. If you ain't do it in a way that don't seem kind of fucked up, then me responding to your fucked upness. I'm gonna just go ahead on and kind of wire myself down now. God damn it. Jesus Christ. That's what happens when you smoke. Fuck a duck. Yes. That is so true. But you know what though? I'm gonna just call you Joe. Joe, you know what though? It isn't until you figure out what your boundaries are and those things that tick, those triggers. As I was learning in the very Lord, my mouth is slurring like a motherfucker. As I've learned from getting it, the boundaries that we set are in result of what somebody did to us. So you won't necessarily know what a boundary is until somebody do something that you don't like. Now, granted, it also depends on what you like and what you don't like. But at the same token, you got to know what you like. And so it takes for you to know yourself to know what you like, what you don't like. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm getting to learn, because at the end of the day, like, majority of us have lived our lives and thought we don't do shit wrong. Or people have come and told us that we do shit wrong and we don't fucking believe it. Some do, some don't, whatever. And so it's when you apply your boundaries, like I said, at the end of the day, you gotta know what you like and what you don't like. And 9 times out of 10, what you like and what you don't like tends to be developed by the people who you're around, the friends, your family, this thing, that thing. And you're right, there are our opinions. You know what I mean? And Billy D is so right. They are. It's not, I could say I don't like dogs. Now that's just a lie. I love dogs. I don't own a dog. But I can say I don't like dogs. That's just my opinion. But just because my opinion say I don't like dogs, that don't mean that the next person got to gravitate to my opinion. And that's the thing that people fail to realize, that we all have our own opinion. It's so different for each and every person. Now, granted, will you find somebody that kind of have the same opinion as you do? Of course. Now, you and that person could find out reasons why y'all don't like this situation. And you may find somebody that come across your pathway that have a different thought than you all. Here's real life, right? Let's say Billy, and Joe got all the same. We all think the same. And then let's say Henny Day, Lou Rock, and Diarrhea, they all think the same. They think differently than us three. So now, because we think differently than them three, we're going to try to tell them why they should agree with us. But then it's the same thing, vice versa, because they're going to do the same for us. So then we all just going to be sitting here trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong when at the end of the day, we all right. Because at the end of the day, as long as you're learning from something, you know what I mean? If each one of us are learning from each other, then that brings more camaraderie, because at the end of the day, you do, in some shape, form, or fashion, you do need the negative just like you need the positive. So let's just say, they have a different thought than we do. And let's just say we left the situation, that we done came over to our little corner, like, well, how do y'all think about what, da, da, da. And in the midst, we could conversate. And one of us, or both of us, or all of us may say, well, damn, they're so fucking right. But then we go back to them, and now I'm telling you that you're right, but now they're telling me that we're right. Like, well, hold on, bro. But we just had a whole disagreement here. We done had a whole disagreement, a whole whatever of a situation. We done came back to it, and now we all think the same. Look at there. Look, damn. All it took was somebody else's opinion to challenge your opinion, and then you think about something. I had a roommate stayed in my apartment recently. Not recently, but it's almost a year ago. And so I had him stay in my house. And so we were talking or whatever, and so he had very strong opinions, which I'm okay with you having strong opinions. But here's the thing. Don't allow your strong opinions to take you away from the fact that, hey, that's just something that could be learned here. Somebody may say, dude, you just blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, you're right. And here's the thing. And I know, you know what? And the crazy thing is, and look, Billy D came to me the other day. Now, the other day I was what was I doing? I was at work and I was podcasting. And so Billy D was the only person on. Billy, I'll never forget this. So I'm in there in the little store getting some cat food or whatever. And so if I didn't care about Billy D enough, I could have got upset about what he said to me. I could have. But because I respect Billy D and Billy D respect me, like, dude, you did some fucked up shit, right? And I'm like, damn, bro, I did. The fuck, bro? If I didn't care about the relationship, now I've never met Billy D in person. Billy D never met me in person. But I still got that respect for him that he came and told me, dude, that's fucked up, bro. Why you doing some fucked up shit, bro? You know what I mean? But if I didn't care about his opinion, bro, or his thought, or he didn't care about me as a person, he could have did some grimy shit. He could have did whatever. What the fuck? What would I known? I would have known, but then I could have been like, yeah, Billy, that's fuck. You know what I mean? And then I could have started a whole shit for nothing. But because he respected me and I respected them, that's another thing that people fail to realize. Sometimes it is about respect, bro. Respect isn't something that's just given. It's earned, bro. It's a earned thing. I give you love. I can give you love all day and not respect you at all. That's the crazy thing, because that's what the book said. I can love you and not even respect you. I can love you and not even like you. I can love you and want everything for you, but not even give a fuck about you. And that's why I say, yo, love gonna carry people a whole way. Because the moment you show somebody some love and kindness, bro, that's when you really got something. That's when real relationships actively kick in. You know what I mean? That's when trust comes into the picture. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. And what's better? Showing people love and respect? I thought I closed this joint. I gotta get my black ass to work. Man, shit. It's been a long day. A long day. It's just what, Thursday? What the fuck? Damn, what a weekend that. Cheers to the motherfucking weekend, bitch. Cheers to the motherfucking weekend. I ain't never turned myself off. I was just available all fucking night. Good morning. Like, dude, you been on all that? Hell yeah, motherfucker. But some days I do get tired of my boss. I have to keep texting and be like, yo, man, we ain't got nobody to drive. And I'm just like, damn, bro. I got shit I gotta do. And so, what was I getting ready to say? But up until now, next week I'm gonna be a busy motherfucker, and so I'm gonna do everything I can to stay relevant. Good morning, Shorty. I'll do everything I can to stay relevant, but I will be. I ain't gonna be away, but my series that I want to continue, I may have to put that on the back burner or do that later when I get off work and actively do my thing and keep going. But at the end of the day, I just want everybody to. I just want you to learn something. Like I'm not saying I know everything. I know a little bit, but a lot, and what little bit I do know, it took me a long way. And what you miss, you just had to go back watch the replay, Shorty. In this episode, I may post this one today. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm gonna do it because it needs to be posted. And I know a little bit about a lot, and you know a little bit about a lot. And what little bit you know and what little bit I know, that took us a long motherfucking way. Thank you, Lou. And so each one of us could learn from each individual person. We just have to be open and willing to do that. And if we're not open and willing to learn from each other, then we're always going to be at each other's necks, telling each other where they're wrong. And at the end of the day, you're wrong for telling that person that, coming at them like that. Is it wrong for you to come tell your friend that they fucking up? No. But don't judge them because they fucking up. Love them. Love them. I really do terrible. just love your people, and it's okay. Because love will change people a lot more quicker than it would than if you came and you told people where they're wrong. And so, with that being said, as I always say at the end of all my shows, I love and I care about you. If I didn't love and I didn't care about you, trust me, I would not waste time, energy, or whatever to share with you. But because I love you, I'm going to share. I don't think that's the Barney song, bro. I think, I'm be honest, like that catchphrase that I came up with. I give you a little backstory about that catchphrase. That's something I came up with once I started Welcome to Duke's World. At the end, I was playing around with my intros and my outros. And so that one kind of stuck because I do love and I do care about you. And the crazy thing is sharing is caring. And if you don't share, that means you don't care. You know what I mean? If I know that there's something good out here in the world and I don't gravitate to it, why won't I share it with you? Because I care about you. And I want to see you succeed. I love you. I can love you from here. I can love you up in your face. You know what I mean? I can love you with a long handled spoon. You know? But I'm always going to love you. That's never going to change. What will change is how you respond to that. That's what will change. You. Ew. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Yes. And so with that being said, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. Like I said, I'm at work now. I just ain't left my house because I ain't got no work yet. But if there's anybody getting ready to do a show or whatever, check them out. Today is December 8th, 2022. Oh yes, and also, can y'all please, if you're not in my Discord, please get in my Discord and wish my girlfriend a congratulations on graduating with an associate's in accounting. She finished up her degree last night, and she's doing some good shit. And not only that, she also has an interview today at her job to basically take on more responsibilities in the role that she basically just got her degree in. So definitely reach out to her in my Discord group. And I'm over here getting ready to cry, bro, because I'm so proud of her. Yo, like, I remember when she started, bro, like, oh my God, it has been a struggle. And I'm just so proud of her that she's making it and she's doing it. So, yeah, man. Like I said, if you're not in my Discord group, please make your way over to the Discord. If you want to get invited, one of these lovely people here can invite you. But if you want to go directly off of Duke James, you like Duke James, I want to get in there, bro. Get at me at Duke James. I'm gonna type it in the chat. It is Duke James pound. Where's the pound signal? There we go. Wait. Pound. No. 858. That's 788. And so it's Duke James pound 8588. Get to me in my Discord group. Please make sure you go over to the Law and Order section. Read the rules and regulations of what's going on here at Club Velvet. And pick your position if you want to be a Club Angel or a Club Velvet. As of right now, if you want to be a VIP, please get with me before January 19th, before we move up and do some other shit and things become what they are. What up, dude, Sean? Dude, Sean, thank you for joining. Hey, man, I had a wonderful time on your show yesterday. You gave me fired. Hey, man, I you get me fired up, bro. I got fired up over there. And, yeah, man, fuck Fauci, whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck that nigga. But, yeah, man, we don't fuck with that motherfucker. But at the end of the day, I just want to say, man, hey, y'all have a wonderful day. You know what I mean? Go leave this cast and be like, yo, man, my nigga Duke put me on game, bruh, on some real shit. And so with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I'm going to say it again. I love and I care about you. If I didn't care, trust me, I wouldn't share. And being that I care, I'm going to obligate myself to share with you. This your boy Duke, man, saying, and I'm out.